Well, Gary, you've had 3 league matches plus the cup game at the Southend. Are there any trends that you can see, both good and maybe ones that you need to sharpen up a bit on?
Well, yeah, that's for sure, and I'm not shy in letting you know what I think those are. But one of the big major trends is that we've been in every game. The games could have gone either way, and we've had our opportunities to win the games, and of course we've had our opportunities to lose. Now we've played 3 league games, lost 2 and won 1, but all the goals against us has been a bit fortuitous to the opposition. You know, if you look at them, they weren't well worked goals where they split us open and then smashed it in the top corner sort of thing. We've had a bit of bad luck with our goalkeeper situation, but it's turned out okay, which is good. And then we've got to score more goals than the opposition, and to do that you've got to be in a plus goal difference situation, and we're in a -1. So, you know, we've got to work very, very hard as a team to score regular goals at this level.
How patient can you be in terms of results?
Well, we have to be very patient because, you know, it's a lot of it is going to be how we react in adversity, whether it's the manager or supporters or players or board of directors, because we're at a level that is very hard to compete in, and we're going to do that by hook or by crook. So therefore, you have to, you know, we've got to see from the new players who can handle it, who can't handle it. The players that got us promoted from the first division, who can handle it, who can be championship quickly, who can't, and we have to make those decisions and have a look at it. But you know, that's why I always go back to the 10 games. Most people will get 10 game time-wise. They might not get 10 games, but after 10 games I re-evaluate. It might be somebody that hasn't got a game. Why? Do I need to move him on? Somebody that I need to give a game, somebody that's in that I need to leave out, somebody that has been in for the first 3, then I'll leave. You know, it's all. I assess it properly after 10 games. But meanwhile, I'll pick the team to win the game on that day, and people have to take their chance then when it comes along.
Given you have 10 new players, it's not a jigsaw that's going to drop into place straight away, is it?
No, it's not. But we also had 10, 12 players that were here last year. And I have been giving them first refusal, if you like. You know, they've been playing. Some have done okay, some not so well at the moment. But we have been in every game, and that's what I've been pleased with. You know, none of them mean not to play well and mean to make a mistake or anything. But we've got to get our Yeovil way back, and that means that we have to play our game at this higher level.
I appreciate you just lost at Burnley, but you were quite reflective in your interview afterwards. Who motivates the motivator when you're like that? Because you're the guy who motivates everybody else.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've had this question a couple of times, and you get motivated by the players, because if you know they're giving 100%, you're going to do everything you can for them to get good players around them, a good squad around them, good training sessions, try and look after them. You know, they motivate you so long as they're showing you that they're motivated. Of course, I've got 2 of the best motivators in the world around me, Darren Way and Terry Skiverton. And you thought I was going to say you then, didn't you?
Oh no.
But those 2 are great lads to have around, and certainly we're all relentless in our quest to get results at this level. And what comes after relentless? Ruthless. And at some stage you have to get ruthless as well.
Among your forwards, James Hayter would know this level pretty well. Paddy will be quite new to it. How heavily is he, and how heavily are the boys who've not played this level before leaning on you at the moment?
Well, they should be leaning on me, because some still have their own ideas on different things every now and again, and they either prove us right or prove us wrong, but we have that discussion. No, they've got to trust their training, they've got to trust their management decisions, whether it be picking the team or whether it be the tactics or the shape of the team. They've got to trust our clips when we show them clips of the opposition. They've got to believe we're picking out the right clips and not, a shape that's not there and they can't recognise on the day. So it's, you have to trust, like if you're going to war, you have to trust your training. and then when it comes down to it, that training's there for you if they've listened, if they've taken it on board. You give them the opportunity to show that they're taking it all in. If they're not, then obviously they're not going to be in the side or around very long.
Do you think that those two, to use a favourite manager's phrase, need a goal to go in off their backside to get them going?
Well, they're both good players and they're both great goal scorers. And if you're a goal scorer, you can do it in any division, because it's just about being in the right place at the right time. That doesn't matter what level you're at. Sometimes when people are not scoring, they make different decisions, or they make different runs, or they come deeper to try and get the ball. And we're trying to say, if you're going to get that ball off your backside, you're going to nick a goal where a midfield player's shot and you get your toe on the end even though it was going in, then if you're going to do that, you need to be right in the middle of the goal, and you need to be very dangerous more often.
In terms of Derby, you'll have come against Nigel Clough before. Is his ethos the same as his father's in terms of a pass and move type of game?
That's for sure. They're a very good passing team, and Nigel's got sort of like a midfield group that's very comfortable on the ball. They do like to have possession, and if you're not careful, then they can have 60-70% possession. Obviously, then they've got to get an end product, which they did at Brighton a couple of games ago when they won 2-1. And they're a good team. There's not a team at this level that we can say is a poor team, because they've all got something. But it's about you putting your game on them as much as possible, which makes their game a little less effective.
Will Hughes has had a lot of attention, a lot of plaudits so far this season. Do you rate him as a talent?
Yeah, we do. He's only a young lad, and he's found himself a little niche, a little position in their team that means that he can get on the ball and do his stuff. And of course, you've got to be aware of that as being one of their major strengths.
Full house here for the Birmingham game. It'll be much the same on Saturday.
Brilliant.
I mean, that's great, but you've got a game to win, haven't you? It's got to, in a sense, stop being an occasion and become a match with 3 points on the end of it.
Well, it's still an occasion for the supporters, players ain't going out with their pom-poms and singing and dancing as they run out there. We're there to do a job. But it's important that the supporters probably stay patient, try and enjoy what their team's doing, the level that their team's playing at, how close we are to this level, like they saw against Birmingham. And just enjoy the game, enjoy it for what it is, because listen, you look at our next few home games and the names that are coming down to Hughes Park, and you'd have give your right arm, wouldn't you, to have that over the years, and here we are. So even though we're still going to be disappointed if we get beat, you can still enjoy a game because your team's competing with some of the best teams in the country.
I think you used the word imperative at Burnley that you won on Saturday. Do you still feel like that?
Well, I think it's a key game. I don't want to use words, we sort of said a must-win game and imperative and all that, but I've tapered it down to a key game, because there are key games where you need to keep yourself away from the bottom group as quickly as you can. Let a few others drift away, and then you're in credit. So it is a key game, but you're talking about key games suddenly against Derby, Reading, QPR, Wigan. You know what I mean? So they're key games, but they don't mean to say you're going to go out and win all those. We've got to compete, see where we are, keep improving, keep adding to the squad if we have to, and then see where we are.